Hello there guys and welcome to a guide here for Ethereal Echoes of Yore. This is going to be a video about the tutorial, how to create a character, what are the different type of characters that you can create. I'm going to give you some important details about the controls and everything that you need to know about the game, the basics of the game. And I'm just going to show you how to complete all of the missions for you to complete the tutorial real quick. I want this video to be real fast, so I'm going to start here real quick by creating a new character. I'm going to be creating an archer. I'm going to try hunter. This is a class that I have never tried. So you have many different classes. Of course, you have melee classes, you have range classes, you have healers. So this is DPS, elemental classes, including some summoners as well. You have mystics that are all healers. They do some damage as well. You have range classes, with bows. Assassins that would use daggers. You have the tanks. There are many different tanks. Tanks that would use magic. Tanks that would use two-handed weapons, and classic sword and shield as well. And you have the fighters that are all DPS. Some of them use two-handed weapons. Some of use then are going to be using one-handed weapons. I'm going with a character that is going to be using a bow. So let me just continue here real quick. I'm going to be calling this guy Black Arrow. And you can click here on the letters here to change the gender of your character. You can click here to change the skin tone of your character as well. Of course, you have hair as well. You can change the color of your hair. So this is another option, and you have different styles that you can use. You can have like a scar that you can add as well. And you can have a beard, right? So now the important thing is right here. My camera is not letting you guys see, so let me just change that real quick. So here, there is this option that says standard. So standard means that your character is just a normal character, and there is nothing different to it, right? You can go in a party, you can kill enemies, someone can buff you, heal you, you can trade, you can do everything that a normal character would be able to do. And you also have hardcore, right? Hardcore is all the same as standard, but if you die, you lose your hardcore status. You don't lose your character, you only lose your hardcore status. And after you die, then you just go to be a standard character. Now you have also here Iron Man. And Iron Man means that no one can trade you. You cannot be in a party if it is not with someone else that is also an Iron Man character. You cannot pick up anything that someone throws in the ground for you. It's pretty much you have to do everything by yourself. That's what Iron Man would mean. And you have hardcore Iron Man that is down here. That is again all the same. It's just that whenever you die, now you get to be a regular hardcore Iron Man. Sorry, right? If you have not died, then you would have this little icon around on your name that is going to show everyone for flexing that you have never died. So I'm creating a standard character. Now let me just create a hardcore character and see how long I can go without dying. So let's continue here, and we have to enter the game now. So once we are inside the game, I'm going to talk about a couple of things that you guys would like to know, especially about the controls of the game. For example, how do I open my bags? Just press B, B as in boy. If you press it, it's going to open all of the bags that you have equipped, including your quest storage, right? If you want to change the camera distance, you can do it by holding Control and using the mouse wheel, right? You can just scroll in, zoom out that way, right? As much as you want. I like to play like around this. And to move, you are going to be moving with AWS. You can also set it up so that you can move with right click in the ground. You can hold both of your mouse buttons, left and right clicks, and then you can move around like this as well. If you want to talk to an NPC, you can select the NPC with a click, and you can press the spacebar, or you can use the letter T to talk to the NPC. Let me see. Is there anything else? Oh, if you enter the game and you notice that you're not able to move, you cannot do anything. You cannot move. Probably you can move north and south, right? You can go forward and backward, right? If that happens, go to controls, to settings, and reset the settings to default. Or you can go to controls and disable back pedal right here. Just disable back pedal. That should solve the issue. Probably this advice that I'm giving you right now, you probably will never use it because I'm hoping that they fix the problem with that as soon as possible. What else? So we need to talk about attributes in your characters. You can open your character screen by pressing the letter C or the letter I on your keyboard. And you can see here your character screen. And the best way for you to know what exactly it is that you should be looking as an attribute for your character is to let me just go ahead and put back my back. Right, sorry. Let me just go ahead and put my camera back. Here it is. So you have a strength, you have dexterity, constitution, intelligence, and wisdom, right? There is an attribute that is going to be the main attribute for your character, and for you to know that, just hover all of them, and you will see that there is some brackets there, and it shows you in green letters that this is my main attribute, dexterity. Dexterity increases the damage of ranged weapons and some melee weapons as well, like daggers and claws, right? So those are the weapons that you would normally use with dexterity. There are some special weapons that would also scale off of dexterity, but probably that's something that you will learn later into the game. You can also see in the weapon itself, right? You see that it says worm bow, which is the name of the weapon. It tells you the quality, which is pretty much how damaged your weapon is, and it's going to be an indicator of you needing to go and repair your weapon. And it tells you exactly what that weapon is scaled with. This one says that it's dexterity range weapon. So now you know that this is a weapon that actually would deal more damage if you have more dexterity. Aside from that, you have skills on the game. If you are using a ranged weapon and you attack something, you're going to start gaining range skill. If you have medium armor, heavy armor, light armor, then you're going to start getting skills for those types of armors as well. And there's many other skills for professions and other things that I probably going to be talking about later. Aside from that, we have the skills for your character. Normally, all of the classes would have between 9 and 10 skills, and you will see all of these skills right away when you start the game. But if you don't see any of these skills, you can always come here to your spell book or press letter P on your keyboard so that you can open your spell book. And really important, get your rest skill right here so that you can use it to recover all of your mana and HP after every battle or whenever you need it. When it comes to skills, um, not that let's not call it skills because skills in this game is more like the weapon that you are using, like range skill or heavy armor skills or things like that, right? Let's call them spells, right? So your spells, you're going to be unlocking spells every 5 levels in your discipline. Let me show you right away how this works. So I don't have any idea how this class works, but I see here that this skill has a 12-second cooldown, so probably don't want to have it as a main one. This is 14 seconds, and what is this? Quick shot is 3 seconds. So I'm going to be using these 3 skills in a succession. So whenever I attack something like this one, I immediately start getting skills. This is how it works, right? And as you can see, I get survivalist, I get ranged skill, right? And if I have an armor, I will be getting skills for my armor as well. So this is your discipline. Your discipline is survivalist, and this is what is going to unlock your skills. When you get every 5 levels on this skill, it's going to unlock a new spell for you, right? So my next spell will be a level 5, and I can look for it here. Normally you unlock 2 at level 5. So I have piercing shot, and let me see if there is another one that I would unlock at 5. Normally it's 2. Oh, but it seems to be that this class doesn't unlock another skill at level 5. Or maybe I have to check my skill book here, spell book. This is 10, 15, 10. Oh, what happens is that this class unlocks 2 skills at level 10. So it is not unlocking another skills at level 5. So that's what it happens to be like that. Alright. In any case, that's the way it works going to be for your spells. When it comes to looting monsters, you can press Shift and the letter F, or you can click on the body of the monster to loot, and then you have the option to loot everything that the monster has. In this case, I got some pants here, and I'm going to equip my pants real right quick. You can double click on it and you would equip your equipment, whatever you have in your inventory. Now let's start with the tutorial and how to complete these missions real quick. So again, select the NPC, press the space key so that you can talk to him, right? And the first thing that you have to say, yes, this is some, I mean, you can read this. This is some stupid thing here about a backstory about your character, right? You can just tell him, oh no, I was with a party and we die or whatever, right? And then he tells you that you need to go ahead and get some clothes. And pretty much what we have to do here is just click on these bushes until we get the gloves that we have to get. You can see, no, so this is the boots, right? So you have to do it twice so that you can actually get the boots that you can equip. So these ones you can equip. So double click on them, and then now you proceed to the next one. He's telling you to get these from the bush. You need to get a material, and then you need to get some sticks as well. So click on these sticks in the ground so you can pick it up. You need 3, and you need this, right? You need 1 long grass, and you need 3 sticks. And what you are going to do is you're going to come to the working table here, click on it, and the best way for you to work on any of these things, even if it is for professions and everything, is just go ahead and click on where it says blueprints so that you can see the blueprints. Then we need to make a 10-foot pole, right? And the easy way is you can drag the things and put them here, but just try fill, we put everything there, and then you craft. Alright, so let's wait until I get this. Now all I have to do is just click on these palm trees so that I can get my chest piece. There you go. So I got my chest piece, it equipped it immediately. So now, since I already have everything, I have a chest piece, I have legs, and I have some boots. So I have to talk to the guy. And yeah, you just tell him that we're ready. He gives you another bag that, again, if you press letter B as in boy, you are going to open all of your bags, and then you can accommodate them so that every time that you open your bags, they are going to be accommodated in the way that you set it up, right? So that's how it goes. Now there is a couple more things that you can do here. You can get a fishing rod here, and you can also kill this guy. It's like what is this called? A king crab. If you are a heavy armor class, I recommend you to kill the king crab a couple of times because it's going to give you some gear that you can use for heavy armor. If you're a brawler that uses claws, I would also recommend you to kill it so that you can get the class that he provides. So just wait for a little bit here and kill it a couple of times. I always stay in the tutorial at least until I'm level 2 because I just don't want to go really, really weak to the other area, right? So just going to be doing that real quick here. Kill this guy to show you the loots that he provides. If you're not heavy armor, you can still use it, right? This class is going to be playing with medium armor because medium armor is the one that is going to give you the steady. It also has intelligence in it and wisdom as well, which is the type of armor that a healer would use. So here you go. When you equip the armor, you actually change the appearance of your character. So this is actually really cool as well, right? And there's nothing bad about using it. It's going to give you a little bit of constitution, right? So yeah, when it comes to armors, let me just let you know, guys, because it's really important that you guys know. Make sure that you're using the armor that you want to use during the rest of the game from the very beginning, right? If you're going to be using leather armor, then make sure that you are using all of your pieces of armor to be leather. If you're going to be using light armor, then get all your light armor as fast as you can. You can buy it from an NPC that I'm going to be showing on my next tutorial. Any heavy armor is the same, or you can craft any set of armor as well. But in any case, that's all we have to do. You continue to go north. You can also zoom on your mini map as well. And all we have to do is just row here, and we are going to see home. And that's going to be the end for the tutorial island, which is going to be pretty fast, and I mean all the information that you probably would need. In any case, I'm going to be ending this part of the tutorial here, and we're going to be continuing with completing all of the missions of the tutorial islands, because yes, the first one is like a mini tutorial for you to get used to the game and the controls and all of that. But this area of the game is also a tutorial. It's just for you to learn professions, for you to learn about monsters, skills, and all of the different things. And there is even a couple of secrets that you can complete in this area as well. But in any case, We are finishing here for now. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next one. Peace.